Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into a topic that's sure to stir up some strong emotions. We're talking about books that have made readers mad. Whether it's due to controversial themes, offensive content, or the impact they've had on society, these 10 books have sparked outrage in one way or another. Let's get started. First up, we have Mein Kampf by Adolf Hitler, published in 1925. This book is notorious for its promotion of hatred, racism, and anti-Semitism. It's a deeply offensive work that outlines Hitler's ideology and political plans for Germany, making it a source of anger for many. The book's impact on history and its use as Nazi propaganda continue to make it a profoundly disturbing read. Many argue that its publication should be restricted or banned, which has led to debates on censorship and free speech. Next, The Fountainhead by Ayn Rand, released in 1943. This novel has polarized readers with its championing of individualism and objectivism. Some praise its philosophy, while others criticize it for promoting selfishness and a disregard for collective welfare. The protagonist, Howard Rourke, is an uncompromising architect who represents Rand's ideal of the perfect man. The book's message that the pursuit of one's own happiness is the highest moral purpose has sparked significant backlash, especially from those who believe it undermines social cooperation and altruism. In 1955, Lolita by Vladimir Nabokov shocked the world with its story of a middle-aged man's obsession with a 12-year-old girl. The explicit and disturbing content has sparked outrage and debates over censorship and artistic expression. Despite its controversial subject matter, Lolita is often praised for its prose and narrative style, which complicates the reader's response. This duality of admiration and disgust has fueled ongoing discussions about the ethical responsibilities of authors and the limits of artistic freedom. Moving on to 1991, we have American Psycho by Bret Easton Ellis. This novel's graphic violence and depictions of misogyny have led to significant controversy and bans in several countries. It's not for the faint of heart. The protagonist, Patrick Bateman, is a wealthy New York City investment banker who leads a double life as a serial killer. The book's brutal and explicit scenes have provoked strong reactions, with critics arguing that it glorifies violence and dehumanizes its victims. Despite this, it has also been interpreted as a satirical critique of consumer culture and the emptiness of the American dream. Then there's The Turner Diaries by William Luther Pierce, published in 1978. This dystopian novel is infamous for its white supremacist content and has been linked to real-world acts of terrorism and violence. It's a dangerous and inflammatory work. The book portrays a violent revolution in the United States, leading to the overthrow of the government and the extermination of non-whites. Its explicit promotion of racial hatred and violence has made it a key text for extremist groups. The book's influence on actual events, including the Oklahoma City bombing, underscores its capacity to incite real-world harm. In 2011, 50 Shades of Grey by E.L. James took the world by storm. However, its portrayal of BDSM relationships has been criticized, sparking debates about consent, abuse, and the representation of female sexuality. The relationship between the characters Christian Grey and Anastasia Steele has been scrutinized for its depiction of power dynamics and control. Critics argue that the book romanticizes abusive behavior and presents a skewed view of BDSM. Despite the backlash, the book's massive popularity highlights a demand for erotic literature and has sparked conversations about sexual expression. Battlefield Earth by L. Ron Hubbard, released in 1982, has been criticized for its poor writing and implausible plot. The controversial connection to Scientology, which many consider a cult, adds another layer of controversy. The book's sprawling narrative and dubious scientific concepts have been derided by critics. Moreover, Hubbard's role as the founder of Scientology has led to accusations that the book serves as a recruitment tool for the organization. The book's defenders argue that it's a fun and imaginative work of science fiction, but its detractors see it as a poorly executed and propagandistic effort. In 2003, A Million Little Pieces by James Frey angered readers when it was revealed that this so-called memoir contained numerous fabrications. The deception led to heated discussions about authenticity and ethics in publishing. Initially praised for its raw and gripping portrayal of addiction and recovery, the book's credibility was shattered when Frey admitted to embellishing significant parts of his story. The controversy highlighted the thin line between fact and fiction in memoirs and raised questions about the responsibilities of authors and publishers to their readers. The Anarchist Cookbook by William Powell, published in 1971, contains instructions for making explosives, weapons, and drugs. It's been condemned for its potential to incite violence and has been linked to criminal activities. Written during a time of political unrest, the book was intended as a manifesto for countercultural revolutionaries. However, its practical instructions for creating dangerous devices have made it a controversial and often banned publication. Powell himself later distanced himself from the book, expressing regret over its content and impact. Lastly, Go Set a Watchman by Harper Lee, released in 2015. Initially marketed as a sequel to Kill a Mockingbird, it presents a different and more racist depiction of Atticus Finch, sparking anger and disappointment among fans. The book's portrayal of Atticus as a segregationist shocked readers who revered him as a moral hero. This revelation led to intense debates about the character's legacy and the complexities of human nature. The circumstances of the book's publication, including questions about Lee's consent and involvement, further fueled the controversy. And there you have it, folks. 10 books that have made readers mad over the years. Our top pick for the most incendiary? The Turner Diaries by William Luther Pierce. Its explicit promotion of white supremacist ideology and influence on real-world violence makes it particularly potent in provoking anger and controversy. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more content. Let us know in the comments which books have made you mad and why. See you next time.